What's going on, y'all? You're about to check out this video from TheQuartering, which I'm getting a lot of judgment for. So many people be in the comments judging what I react to, yet they not suggesting a damn thing. It's crazy. Anyway, TheQuartering is going to be breaking down Tim Pool versus Candace Owens, which I've been meaning to get into to see what the hell is happening. It seems like it's getting nasty. Let's check this out. Hit the like button, hit the hype button if you're able to. Also, don't forget to check out my live streams on a bunch of platforms, including Kick and Twitch. All right, let's get into it.
Here from TheQuartering, and things are heating up between Tim Pool and Candace Owens. In fact, getting extremely personal as this year rounds out to a close. And I understand, like many of you, how sick of it everyone really is getting. These videos don't even do that good on my channel. And I'm going to continue to try and focus on other more interesting and more helpful topics on this channel. There's going to be an update on this every once in a while, but quite frankly...
So you're saying videos on Tim Pool and Candace Owens don't get a lot of views, or he's saying like the other topics that he covers? I've been covering a lot of different topics too, and I've been enjoying it. Right, like we was talking about the food the other day and how they doing all this nasty processing. I enjoyed that. Did it get many views? Who cares? I didn't even look how many views it got. I liked having that conversation. And to the people on Twitch just throwing song names out there for me to react to, I was going to say something mean, but I'm not doing song reactions. I was going to say something way more mean. But no.
I think
they don't even say hello. Hi, how you doing, chat? Nothing. React to this. React to these nuts.
The approach here is to just let it be. This is the only way.
Hey, what's up, Blue? How you doing?
We can move past this and really just focus on the issues. If Candace Owens wants to do her true crime podcast and dedicate her life to destroying TPUSA, that's her prerogative, okay? The best counter to that is, at least for me, supporting TPUSA. Until such a point in which I see some sort of actual evidence, which has been promised for going on 16 weeks now.
Is he against Candace too? I'm going to be honest. I'm Team Candace. I've been a Candace Owens supporter for quite some time. She has been extremely honest and has always gone after the truth. Like since day one. Has she made some mistakes when she was younger? Sure. There's people like, but what about some phone? What? Nigga, what was that, like 15, 20 years ago? Nigga, what? Come on, bro. I used to be an anarchist. You gonna judge me for that dumbass choice? Now I'm nothing besides the Fang gang. I don't choose any political ideology. But yeah, like, I rock with Candace Owens. I don't know why they're going at her like this right now, but from an unbiased opinion, I'm going to check it out.
I will continue to support them. She cannot support them, and that's okay. And that's fine, you know, and I think that is better. More of a healthy approach. But the cattiness now going on between Candace and Tim is wild. And I want to go over just how things exploded this morning. And it's wild. Again, this is not good for anybody. I continue to hope that it goes away. I think it's only in Candace's best interest to continue ratcheting it up. The more Tim Pool mentions her, the better for her. That's why she does it. Her story on TPUSA has gone nowhere. It's led to 0 arrests, 0 investigations, 0 indictments, 0 anything. So now she'll shift it.
I think Candace don't have to talk about particular things to get views. She has like the biggest podcast out. That sounds a little like envy, and I rock with TheQuartering, but why he acting like that right now? And this is coming from somebody that numbers ain't shit. I don't even look. But when it comes to looking at their numbers, I take notice, and Candace is killing it right now. Right? Well, she's been killing it, especially when she left the nasty Daily Wire.
To Tim Pool, Tim Pool will react because I believe Tim genuinely actually cares. And the only way she can really get under Tim's skin is by spreading obvious lies about him. And I stand with Tim 1,000%. Now, Candace is free to do whatever she wants to do, but I'm over this female energy stuff. It's not for me, and it's lame.
Break down what happened. Like, let's hear it. Come on, man. I'm trying to be unbiased, but you talking about some female energy. All right, so now we just focus on the fact that she's a woman. Cool. What happened? Like, what did she do? What did she say? Was Tim Pool innocent? Did he say nothing or do anything? Like, I want to hear it.
I do want to shout out Steven Crowder. It's a season of giving, and Steven Crowder has always looked out for me. And I just want to know, I want him to know, and I want his viewers to know that I am very thankful for them. I remember last year or 2 years ago when I was just starting my coffee company, he gave me a free shout out on his Christmas special, which was incredibly kind. I don't know what that would have cost. I certainly couldn't have afforded it. And so I want to return the favor now and give a shout out to a project that it looks like, that his team is doing. It's called.
The people that don't like the quartering are going to be going in the comment section right now. Like, we told you. I'm like, I just want him to get to what the hell the story is. That's all. I just want to, so I can be able to judge for myself. But damn, you talking about coffee, Crowder, nigga? What happened?
I'll just shout out. Think Cameo, think Minect, but not lame. And there are a lot of creators on here.
Placement?
It's not really my thing to like sell videos of myself.
This isn't. He did not do an ad placement right there after saying all of that. You joking? This got something to do with the topic, right? No, he's just promoting cameos. Okay. Oh, okay. Chill, Sona. This nigga Chill Sona charging $200 for a shout out. That's crazy. And I rock with Chill. I rock with Chill too, but damn. Even though his opinion about that Rampage Jackson joint was crazy. That was a dumbass opinion. But
give thanks to Steven for him helping my coffee company by promoting this app for him free of charge too. And also participating in it, because admittedly, I don't love doing that kind of stuff, but I'll help. I'll do it for Steven. Now, last night, Tim unleashed a fiery rant on Candace Owens, calling her an evil effing scumbag, a degenerate. See you next Tuesday.
He's probably not.
She's burning everything down. She's gloating and smiling while she does it. The only person that benefited the most from Charlie Kirk's death is Candace Owens, and I think that's undeniable.
That's a lie.
Outside of the fact of really the bigger picture, I think Candace Owens certainly financially.
The way that Turning Point been pumping their stuff, and his wife been all in the damn cameras, and they've been selling. I think that's outrageous to say something like that about Candace, bro. I think that's a little crazy, but
has turned this into a multi-million-dollar project.
Whatever.
But the Democrats and liberals really benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination. It was the most effective political assassination of our time, and maybe in history. Because by taking Charlie Kirk's life, you probably took a 2-term president away from us. You took what apparently was the glue keeping everything together on the left. And, Tim is angry about that because Tim actually cares.
Listen, he blah, 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 okay? And maybe we'll get back to this. Give me 1 second. I just rather get it from the source. All right, I want to hear what the hell we talking about. Said Benny Johnson's video shit early on Discord actually goes over more of what Tim said. I was about to just pull it up. Let's pull up what Tim said. Put it on full screen. There you go.
Turning Point, the victim is actually the perpetrator. That's how terrifying the political climate is. The left doesn't have.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing?
This degree of self-sabotage. And so if you think about, not only did the left get everything they could have dreamed of from the murder of Charlie Kirk. And again, I don't know what Robinson's political affiliation is. He's got a transferee boyfriend. We'll see what the evidence shows.
So you believe the FBI story?
I'm so, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, what the FBI says, Tara Robinson did all that. So
do you believe that? I think that the evidence we have seen thus far, Occam's razor, suggests Robinson is the.
Let me see. Do they have something that's more direct? Okay, here we go. Let's pull this up.
Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt.
Whoa. Want that back? Whoa. Whoa, sir. What is wrong with you? Damn.
Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate cunt. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with.
She coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me like I did something for you as you cower, as you fucking cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumb.
So this is him. When isn't she on the thumbnail? Like the main focus of her thumbnail? Anyway. It's going crazy. It seems like he's trying to rally the troops to get everyone to go after Candace Owens. And doing this while either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering cards are in your background in such an intensity is kind of crazy. Right? Like, and take it from me, I got like, what, some Naruto in the background? You don't see me yelling and getting emotional at a woman, too. That's the... Why is he this hurt? Like, I want to hear him out and see what the hell the actual issue is, but...
Thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right fucking now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm fucking done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors.
So she has security. You just said she didn't. You lied just now. And then when someone called you out on your lie, instead of making a correction, you crashed out more. Oh my gosh. I hope young men are not watching him and being like, we need to act like this. This is crazy.
Give two fucking shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy. And she doesn't give a shit about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my fucking property and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got fucking strangers coming up to my house in Maryland.
So you went by by hearsay. You don't actually know what Candace Owens security is like. Okay.
Breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who try to live there. How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property? And you know, it's all lies. It's all hypocrisy. And it is for the purpose of making.
This nigga say, how he supposed to sell something? I'm more worried about people's lives. I'm happy you and your family are okay. That's the main concern.
Money, and she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie, she loved Charlie, and she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And I'll say it again, this conservative movement is fractured, it's fried, whatever it is.
How you doing?
Okay. Republicans are on track to lose the midterms. They were actually trending in the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yep.
And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history. And thanks to the likes of the vile cunt Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit. The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media.
Did he just admit that Turning Point started contacting him and trying to give him more work once he started calling out Candace Owens? That don't sound suspect to him? That he was rewarded, or at least they attempted to reward him for going after Candace Owens? He just admitted that, and he don't see nothing wrong. Okay. You's a nasty, nasty man. I don't think I'll be reacting to any of your videos anymore, sir. Unless it's to clown you. Like, I kind of lost respect for him, and I don't want to jump that far. Like, this sounds insane, bro. He just admitted, yeah, they gave me some job offers. You not going to question that? We not going to call them out? We just going to brush that to the side, and Candace gets all the, you nasty this and this and this.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, Tim's nasty. He's nasty.
Refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit. You know, and I get people saying, Tim, you know, thank you so much for talking about it. I don't care.
Wow.
I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking Russia. There's no fucking Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like fucking Candace Owens?
I couldn't.
Yeah. Talk about yourself like you're Jesus. That's right. We need to be praising him. Oh, the holy temple. No one else ever got shot at. It's newsflash, temple. I'm not even as big as you guys, and that's happened to me a plethora of times. But let's keep it on to just for my words on YouTube. I've been attacked multiple times. People have lied about me, doxed my family. Right? You just doxed her. It sounded like, actually, you gave very, like, I guess you could say, direct details about where she lives. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right? You ain't the only one that people attack over their speech. That's happened to Charlie Kirk. Happened to you. People physically tried to attack me for how I talk on YouTube, and I'm nowhere near y'all level. Calm your ass down, bro. Calm down. I understand, but this is pure emotion. Look at his eyes. The tears that's coming out, like, damn near, bro. Like, come on. You say, God forbid, Megyn disagreed with him. Like, what's wrong with him? This is how he reacts? I don't even know what Megyn said to this nigga. Like, it's really weird. YouTube victim mindset here. That's what it sounds like, Biggs. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they want to be victims. He wants to be a victim.
I believe that she put you in the thumbnail.
What a fucking cunt.
That's what you're mad about?
Piece today.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I got to see what Candace said about him. So he's mad because she put him in a thumbnail? That's it? Niggas done worse than me. Niggas done said the most disgusting things, nigga. Like, what? And I was just sitting here like, keep doing my show. Tim Pool, he having a BF. That nigga having a bitch fit. Where's the thumbnail? I got to see this. What was it? Her show yesterday? We need to start reacting to more Candace Owens on this motherfucker. That's what we ought to do. Let me see. Was it a live stream? I just want to take a look. I could probably find a clip of it, but I want to see the thumbnail that he's so upset about. Oh, he a bitch. I barely recognized that was him. Like, what? That's what you crying over? Like, I barely even recognized you, dude. I'm in the thumbnail. Okay. We're going to see what both of them said about each other. I want to see what she said about him, too. She put him in the thumbnail with a video title, Who Benefited from Charlie Kirk's Assassination. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. The way he going off right now and the way he's been going at her, she put herself in the thumbnail. What are we talking about? She's in the thumbnail as well. And she's like the focus piece, actually, with a bunch of, oh, wow, I like that. That's pretty cool. It looks like the old school camera picture put to the side. Like, come on, man. With a mystery person, you need to chill out.
Idea that she'd imply that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow. Like
she benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie. No one benefited more than her.
Whoa. My nigga, I hope she come at you with all the lawyers. Did he just say Candace Owens? Did that? Is that what he just said? He bitching over a thumbnail, but he just accused Candace Owens of assassination. And TheQuartering is like, this is who I stand behind. Because they're friends personally. Tempu has helped him with sponsorships beforehand. His words. So now when he's saying this, oh, I'm standing behind Tempu shit, and Tempu just accused her of assassination. What the fuck, Quarter? This is nasty. Wow. He said everyone on YouTube benefited that covered CK in any way. I would say either it is right or wrong. Yeah, I guess if you benefit off of anything that you cover in a way, right? Especially if you're getting paid to do so, right? There's some people that covered it more, some people that barely covered it at all. I barely covered it. I think I did like 2 videos, maybe 1 on it. And it was like in the moment, I looked at the clip while I was live streaming. And then when I'm editing my live streams, I'll put that out. That was it. If people knew him or was around him, it would make sense that they would do more videos about it. I never judged anyone for it. In fact, even further than that, I don't give a fuck how many times anyone talks about anything. If it's over the top, people have their choice to not watch it anymore. It is what it is. So when it comes to like, oh, Candace is benefiting, I think I stop hating. You talked about the whole CK thing going on too. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just have this weird, like, I guess you could say, nah, I don't want to say that because that's going to get the video demonetized. You have this obsession with her. Said F TheQuartering too, not been a fan of his either. Team Candace all the way. I ain't gonna front. Mad people been in the comment section saying similar things. And I'm like, damn, what TheQuartering do? But I'll be reacting to whatever you guys send me. Right? And if I don't like somebody, I'm gonna be honest about me not liking them or not, or me being indifferent. When it comes to this, TheQuartering is dead ass wrong. He wrong as hell. I want to see what Candace said. I want to see. Can I find what Candace said on this? Because this nigga accused her of assassination just now because he was emotional. Y'all know I don't fuck with that. Y'all know I don't fuck with that. I hate when people do shit like that. Let me see. Here's one of the things that Candace said as a response. Wow.
He is a fundamentally weak man for what he did there. He should apologize. He won't. I don't care what happens to his platform. He's now essentially trying out because he's under financial pressure. He's trying out for a Zionist to pay him, and they will. Okay. They will cut him a check. And I hope that happens for you, Tim. I hope it makes you happy. But to do that to someone who has never done anything to you other than disagree with you about the Charlie Kirk narrative, I have not focused my content on you. And anytime your name has come up, it has been because you have explicitly been attacking me. You are a coward. You are less than a man. Okay. You are behaving, your type right there is like a person who's having financial issues and yet decides to go out and put 100K on a poker game. And when he loses and is a further 100K in the hole, comes back home and beats his wife and kids and thinks he's a tough guy. That's how you're acting right now. I'm not your wife. I'm not your kids. Get your affairs in order and stop blaming me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. That Candace don't be playing.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Always. Always. She didn't back down. How you be elegant and still rip someone to shreds? That, goddamn. You said, I see why he mad now. This is a response. This is. I think this might have came after. This is her responding to his unhinged rant. She ain't wrong. Is it right? Probably not. But I don't give a F. Hey, you acting like sounds way better than you assassinated. I'm just being honest. If I had to pick which one sounds worse. Accusing someone of assassination because you're emotional sounds crazy. As far as him and his wife situation, I do not know about that. Let me see. I don't know anything about that. In any way, shape, or form. Oh, that might have been a Crowder jab? Damn. Okay, they throwing today. Ain't throwing. Damn. Yeah, this is her response. This is her response after he keeps going after her. Because I'm a little bit late. Because I've been hearing about this, but I just didn't have a second to look into it. This is a response after countless times of him calling her out and saying the nastiest shit. Another creator saying that Tim Pool has now doxed Candace. I'm hearing that. I've been hearing that too. Wow. Yeah,
because I'm actually traversing down the path that hasn't been traveled by standing up and saying that something corrupt happened and Charlie Kirk was assassinated. And I don't care about your midterms. Okay. I don't care about your next year midterms and whether or not the Republican Party is united.
Who gives a fuck about that?
I don't want to stand next.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what really got me bothered about Tim Pool is that's what he mad about? I thought he didn't have a side. I didn't know Tim Pool was like super right on conservative side. Like, I understood he has some conservative opinions, but I didn't know he was a straight up fucking Republican. Nigga, like, I think if that's what you are, you should be honest about that. Then I would understand your anger for the party or whatever. Who gives a fuck, nigga? But I thought of everyone being spoken about, including me being on the screen, we all didn't have sides. I thought we just went for what was right and for the truth. Why the fuck is Tim Pool upset about some votes? Nigga, I don't even vote. What is it? I don't vote. You gonna be mad at me? I tell the reason why. Like, I don't vote. Why are you so upset? I really don't think he actually cares. He just wants to blame Candace for anything and everything. I agree. And I think he wants to please certain people, whether he doesn't take their job offers to go give a speech or not. He wants to get the views. He wants to get Candace haters to be fans of him.
The people that would cover up Charlie Kirk's assassination. I hope that I have made my point perfectly clear.
Wow. Let me see, is there any more? There has to be more. For him to be crying like that. Damn, it's just clips of him losing his fucking mind. I'm trying to find clips. I mean, does he wear the same outfit every day? Is there any more clips? Like that's not of him losing his mom. Let me see. What's she saying this one?
Milo Yiannopoulos breaks down the real reason why people are upset. The real reason that if we lose midterms, who we should be pinning.
No, that's not the video. It don't seem like she said much about this guy for him to be so upset.
In other news and emotional manipulation, Tim Pool is having some sort of a breakdown. I don't really know what it's about. I don't know why he's tweeting about me all the time.
Milo's on his side. Okay.
I hope he gets well, but I do want to address this absurd point that he is making about why we shouldn't be speaking about Charlie Kirk's assassination. Take a listen.
You can come.
Hey, how you doing, babyface? How are you? To Tim Pool looking silly. Yeah, he looks crazy right now. This looks wild.
And you can burn everything I have to the ground, and I will happily live in a van down by the river. I don't care to be number one. I don't need to be number one. What I care about is what is true and what will help this country and what works. And she is a scumbag. Okay. And she's getting worse every day. And she crossed the line. She continually crosses the line every day, insinuating the Turning Point literally killed the guy who made them all rich. And I hear this in the streets, and it's at a certain point, I'm like, holy shit, we're going to lose the midterms. We're going to lose the midterms. Then we're going to lose in 2028. And it's because she's a piece of shit. Because instead of saying, guys, let's come together and figure out how to work together, she says the stupidest, retarded crap. And now everybody's running around divided and broken. For what reason? For literally what reason?
Divided?
Because they killed Charlie Kirk in broad daylight, and we don't care about your stupid midterms.
Facts.
We just don't care. Like, they really...
Facts.
This is how they view Charlie Kirk. Was anything in his life real?
We care about the truth. We care about being able to say your opinion, whether it's dumb as hell or not. Well, that's what we care about. Midterms. The fuck? What is he talking about? Oh, this dude is such a loser, bro. And to be going at a woman like this, you're a coward, dude. Like, I can't support Tim Pool, man. Like, I think I never was a super fan of him, but I respected the fact that he would call it down the middle. It don't seem like he calling it down the middle anymore. Like, he not like being indifferent or not indifferent, unbiased. He's not being unbiased, right? Like, this nigga has picked a side and he's on extreme of it. And I don't like the extreme of nothing. Like I tell people all the time, I'm not right or left. I'm myself. I'm Fang Gang, right? I'm down for freedom, right? Don't tread on me. As long as you don't do that, we good, right? I like property rights, right? Free market sounds cool. That's it. But I'm not on any side. I don't even vote because while people are beefing over left or right, I can see it as the government is disgusting. That's who I think is the problem. The government. Left or right? Like, what are we talking about? Left or right wing? I like sandwiches, nigga. What the fuck you right, left wing. I like sandwiches.
Oh, Tim Pool is going off right now because he's like, it's not the time. You guys need to be mules. You need to keep voting in the very corrupt people that are lying to your faces right now about what happened to Charlie Kirk. It is not the time because it is your job to get people into office. This is what I mean when I suggest that nothing in Charlie Kirk's life was real. So he really thinks he's doing something there. And actually what he's doing is proving my point. These people just saw Charlie as a means to an end. Okay. As a political horse that they could ride. And so for whatever reason, they got tired riding him. And now they're angry because they also were going to whip the horse, the ghost of Charlie Kirk, and say, we still need you to shore up votes. And it is inconvenient that people who actually cared about Charlie and saw him as a, I don't know, human being, want to know why he was publicly executed in front of us and why we're being lied to about everything. That is why Tim Pool is upset, because midterms, it's going to be my fault, not the fault of the feds for feeding us BS. It's not going to be the fault of Turning Point USA for lying and thinking that they're brighter than us and seemingly not caring about the investigation. It's not going to be the fault of, I don't know, maybe actual politicians like Donald Trump, who's a president of the United States, and look us in the face and said, are we still talking about the Epstein files? No, that's not his fault. The fault is Candace Owens for wanting to figure out who murdered her friend. Don't you guys get it? Like, we're just an algorithm. Why do you care so much about humans? Like, why are you a human? Like, if somebody really dies,
disgusting.
You need to focus on midterms. Okay.
Disgusting. She's 100% right. That sounds crazy, bro. He's worried about votes. That like is insane to me. That's your concern right now, nigga? Like, he's a puppet. This nigga Tim Pool is a bot.
Okay. That is the point of a Tim Pool show. It doesn't matter what you are going through at home. I want you guys to hear this, okay? I don't care if you have family members that are dying, family members who have died, if you have children that you care about and you maybe don't want to live in a world that's run by pedophiles. You need to put that all aside and vote for whoever the hell Tim Pool tells you to vote for.
Insane.
I just want to platform that idea. I think obviously there's something wrong with me and Tim Pool's got it figured out. His soul seems like it's really intact and it's not for sale at all.
Wow. Yeah, no, it sounds like it is for sale. He admitted that he got rewarded for going after Candace. That told me everything. All right, so now that we have more context, let's hear this bullshit that the Quartering about to spew. Oh, damn, Quartering, damn. I'm telling you, the comment section is about to light me up. Like, see, we told you. Like, oh my gosh. Damn, don't tell me him. Hey, make suggestions, man. Join Discord so you can suggest what videos, we should check out.
And again, I think that Candace should be able to do whatever she wants to do. And I think really just ignoring her is the best medicine here. I think everybody's kind of said what they have to say. Her viewers eventually will realize that she actually doesn't have any evidence at all. And she's already starting to pivot away. Well, it's Charlie Kirk is connected.
What evidence does Tim Pool have that she assassinated anyone?
Connected to Macron. No, I'm assuming she's going to say it's connected to Blake Lively soon. She's out of ideas, so now she needs to start personal beefs. And Tim had something like this to say last night. There's some spicy language, though.
Organization that's rallying young people, causing a shift in the political leanings of a generation for the first time in history, is now in dire straits. Their leader and founder murdered, and prominent pieces of human trash are trying to destroy it. It's fucking evil. So you know what? When someone pulls in front of my property and fires on it several times, I'm sitting here looking at these vile pieces of shit and thinking to myself, for what purpose will I stick my neck out if this is what happens after Charlie Kirk is killed? Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag.
Agreed.
She is a degenerate cunt.
I love this, Tim Pool.
So you're not unbiased at all. You just admit, okay. Whoa. That's crazy.
You guys know I'm always team low road, but the response from Candace has been pretty lame. There's not a lot to say here. Look, Candace Owens is not a conservative. She was never a conservative. She is and always has been a grifter. She was a leftist. Look up Red Pill Black. Look up Social Autopsy. Look up, the ladies.
Didn't I say in the beginning of this, they was going to bring up some shit from fucking 30 years ago? Look up. What could they look up for you, Quartering? What could they look? Is your whole damn history squeaky clean? There's nothing anyone could judge you for? And who cares if she was a conservative or not? I didn't think you were. I thought you just called out things that were woke. I don't like wokeness. And I don't like people who are idiots. I didn't know that you like just was full on just, I'm on the right, Republican. I didn't know that. And mind you, I might have supporters that's Republican. I don't care that if they don't care about me not voting and shit and me just giving my opinion on the world, then why would I care what they vote for? But this just seems very disingenuous. It's like, were you like a Republican the whole time, just trying to present yourself as a free thinker? And now y'all all are like grifting. And then TheQuartering's been putting out mad videos recently about how he doesn't make money off of YouTube anymore like that. Whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. Just play the video.
Been basically fired from every job she's ever had. I'm sure it's because of everyone else and not her. But again, I think we have to ignore her because this is what she wants. It's adding fuel to the fire.
Ignore her.
And
okay.
You know, and ultimately this is, you get this kind of response. I mean, she's terrorizing Erica Kirk. She's terrorizing.
Is he not going to play the rest of
TPUSA
that?
with zero evidence? You know, you see this Candace Owens' new video. Who benefited?
You disingenuous mother effer. He's not going to play the rest of Tim Pool's rant where he accuses her of assassination. He's not going to play the rest of that. Thank God I went to go look. I knew something told me to go look that up myself. I knew it.
The most from Charlie Kirk's assassination. Meanwhile, her last 20 videos with millions of views each, all about Charlie Kirk, not including, of course, the super chats and the merch sales and her Club Candace or whatever that she's selling. You know,
hey, quarter. How many videos you have about Brie Larson? Did you not put an ad in this video? You talking about selling? You placed the ad in the middle of this video. You placed an ad in all of your videos, whether it's your coffee brand. What is he talking about? This like sounds crazy. I'm gonna let it play, bro. This sounds crazy. I don't even want to.
She certainly made tens of millions of dollars off Charlie Kirk's death. It doesn't matter. It's not even close to as much as the left has benefited from this. But, you know, then they go back and forth. Tim and Candace go back and forth on X, saying the real $1 billion question, I suppose, is how much money has Candace Owens made milking the assassination of Charlie Kirk? Was Candace's play all along to be a vile, evil scumbag in order to unite people who normally disagree? I mean, there has been that level of coming together, you know, with like Nick Fuentes, you know.
How many videos Turning Point USA put out about Charlie Kirk? How many did TheQuartering put out? I already said, I think I put out 2, maybe 1 actually, but 2, maybe 1. I don't want to be a jerk, but let's take a look. Just so we can be accurate. I just don't want to, you know, say something that's wrong. Because maybe he didn't talk about it that much. Let's see. Maybe he didn't talk about them. Oh, okay. So TheQuartering, when you just put up all of those like screenshots of Candace talking about, oh, I guess Tim Pool put it out, but you just signal boosted it, of how many times Candace Owens talked about Charlie Kirk. You didn't realize that you talked about Charlie Kirk like a lot as well? Maybe I'm crazy. You know, I already know a lot of people going to be talking crap. You write it in the comment section.
You know, coming together with Crowder and Tim and I and Nick and I agree certainly on, you know, the Candace grift. But then all Candace has basically is to say, the very obvious thing here is that Tim has been trying to sell his business and is in financial trouble. If that is the obvious thing to Candace Owens, she is actually stupid. Tim Pool makes anywhere between 10 and $20 million a year and has done so for the past 5 to 10 years. I'd say 5 years, probably. All right. The idea that he is financially in trouble.
But that's what you're insinuating about Candace Owens, as if she needed it. Like, her podcast ain't been booming. Are you crazy? Her numbers was like 20 times yours already before the tragedy, the horrible thing happened to Charlie Kirk. So, like, I don't really understand this take.
Is like the dumbest possible take you can have. Everybody knows Tim is rich. If you knew what I knew about the number of members he has on his paying website, like if Candace Owens did even the tiniest amount of research, you know, the guy has tens of thousands of people paying $10 a month just for his website alone. That doesn't include YouTube AdSense. That doesn't include Super Chats. That doesn't include his coffee company. That doesn't include his sponsored ad read. That doesn't include his deal with Rumble. Okay. To call him broke is pathetic and woman coded. He is now effectively trying to be another unhinged Zionist influencer. Someone just please do the deal with him. What? What? I mean, I would. This is the same woman that was asking people to donate to her because they're trying to financially ruin her, even though she has a husband who's worth $150 to $250 million. Many people online say is gay, by the way. I'm not going to sink to that level. I don't know. But many people have called Candace Owens a beard for this gay man. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, if I were Candace Owens, I would run a 1 hour.
This is disgusting. So why are you like dwelling on it so much if you don't know? Like, what? If you're not aware of it, why do you keep like that's like so feline, like that's feminine as hell. But he started off saying, I want to get out the female stuff, but I'm gonna just throw some accusations out. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, that's what? Why are you even talking about her husband in the first place? Should they talk about whatever you have? And they go like, should she pull that person on the screen?
Special on that, you know? And so her meltdown now, like the idea that she's calling Tim poor is bizarre. The fact that she's gaslighting, saying he's genuinely not well right now. I wouldn't turn this into a cheap internet moment, but that's a.
So she gives her opinion on his financials. That's the most horrible, despicable. He accuses her of being an assassin. Y'all keep talking about her significant other and making accusations about them. I don't know, but I don't know. And then you're acting like you're the victim. This is disgusting. I ain't gonna front. It's clear as day what they're doing. They're friends behind the scenes, so now he's protecting his friend by going after Candace, but trying to act as if he's like unbiased. Nah,
exactly what she's doing. There's just so clearly something personal going on in his life. It's hard to run a business, and he's under pressure. Pray he comes through this. I mean, this is one of the most pathetic, you know. You see, I cannot explain it, but I sense there's actually about me. It isn't about me that Tim Pool is under tremendous financial pressure. So again, she calls him broke. Men behave in a certain way when they're under economic pressure. And I feel like he's just lashing it out. And I happen to be here. Tim Pool has plenty of money. If I had to take a uneducated guess, he has between $40 and $100 million in the bank. Clear.
This is disgusting.
I bet he has no.
Yes, so y'all gonna unsub from this channel? Can't blame you. This is foul. Right? This is like it's showing me certain colors. Right? Now, which one are you talking about? Tim Pool or TheQuartering? both of them alarms are ringing a little bit because that sounds kind of crazy. He's like, oh, she called him broke, and he called her assassin, among other things. He called her a lot of things, actually, right? But I don't think you're not even going to play that part of the video. You deliberately cut it off before he started getting disgusting, so you could play victim. Play the rest of that video. I just played it for you guys. You know how nasty Tim Pool just got. Why is TheQuartering not playing that?
Odette, I bet he pays cash for almost everything. And any idiot knows that. Candace knows that. But her only rebuttal is to call him broke. I genuinely hope he gets through it. But I can guarantee that blaming the 2026 midterm results on Candace Owens is not the solution. I guess talking in the third person there. And she's actually right about that. I was wrong to think she had anything to do with the 2026 midterm elections. I think it's very easy to counter signal her by showing our support for TPUSA, by encouraging people to get involved at their local level, even if they don't want to work with TPUSA. Clint Russell is a moron. He's another guy that there's a lot of little orbiters for Candace, like the Diligent Denizen guy, Clint, Ian Carroll. They're like Hassan orbiters, but for Candace Owens, where they're like desperate to get up the scraps. They don't actually have an opinion. They're just like, I agree with Candace because that's what the bots on X are rewarding right now. And let me be very clear. There was an expose done yesterday by some ADL adjacent company on Nick Fuentes saying he uses bots. Even if he does, I don't care because everybody's using bots. Are you kidding me?
But the fuck they are? I'm not. Don't you lump me into that, Quartering. The hell's wrong? I'm not using bots. What is wrong with this guy?
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that. I ain't using bots, bro. Like, I'm growing organically. 10 years at a time. This shit slow motion. I'm like a turtle, Nick. The tortoise in the hair. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't use bots. It seemed like a bunch of nasty people I'm seeing using bots, though. You said that scared you a bit. What, the nasty song? Because it was random. My bad.
Like, are we joking about? We think Nick is the only guy using bots on X? Like, is that what we think? You don't see Clint Russell calling that out, though. You don't see, but you see these morons being like, hey, some guy with a scraggly beard called the local police and they said they didn't.
My bad. I know it was random. It was that was nasty to me, so I played it. I got to make sure I announce that I'm going to play the nasty song. My bad. I got y'all. But damn, that was pretty nasty. TheQuartering just admitted to using bots pretty much in my eyes. That's what it sounded like.
Know about Tim Pool, so therefore he's lying about it. Even though I've talked to his staff and they've all seen the videos of it happening.
It shouldn't be that loud.
This new QAnon nonsense is wild. But I do think it's best if Tim just stops engaging with Candace and we just let her do her thing. Because she's going to do it anyway. And it's best to not get articles in the Daily Beast where they're saying that Tim melted down. He didn't melt down. He was just passionate. And
don't you quote the Daily Beast a lot?
This guy also too, I'm not sure who this Joshua Hames guy is, but he talked about it too. Like, if my best friend ever gets online and sharing old text messages from me about how I was in love with some ex-girlfriend while insinuating that my grieving widow had something to do with my assassination, that person is a vindictive narcissist. He talks about how Candace Owens specifically shared texts about Charlie having, being in love with some other woman. She did that very purposely, and that was to hurt Erica Kirk. I mean, that's what happened.
Charlie going on dates and the girl they liked and me always being the wing woman and him asking. This text message is one of my favorite text messages between me and Charlie when he was getting ready to go on a date. And, you know, he didn't date many people and he was just kind of in love with this girl. And he was asking me, should I wear this? And this is the text message. It's so sweet. He said, do I have to change this shirt?
Right.
And
friend, all about her. I loved it.
I
kissed Candace Owens as far as I can throw her. In my view, this video illustrates the fact that she is a narcissist.
Correct.
And
the fuck, I thought they was going to show something. And then didn't you just say he was talking about an ex? How do you know the girl he was going on a date with wasn't Erica? Like, wow.
A maniacal, vindictive person. She has made the death of supposedly her best friend all about her. I loved it when he would send me, look, you can trust me. Look how much Charlie confided in me. Look at these private text messages that were incredibly intimate from years and years and years ago about how he loved a woman who is not his current grieving widow. Let me tell you guys something. If I die and my best friend goes live in front of millions of people and starts talking about how much I loved one of my ex-girlfriends, how I was so in love with them, that man is not my best friend. That man is evil. If he would do that to my grieving widow and my children who are going to see this eventually, oh, look how much daddy loved this other woman. It's just so evil.
Exactly.
This is not...
Exactly. And I'll leave it with that. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll talk to you again.
You'll leave it at that. But you're not going to play the rest of Tim Pool's video? He literally cut it off purposely so you guys wouldn't hear what the nasty things that Tim Pool said. Look at this. That's crazy.
Sitting here looking at these vile pieces of shit and thinking to myself, for what purpose will I stick my neck out if this is what happens after Charlie Kirk is killed?
He's going to cut it off.
Generate?
You guys know
A 2-minute and 39-second clip. He cut it off at 39 seconds and just went elsewhere. But you know what he says at the end of that clip? A bunch of disgusting things about Candace. TheQuartering is nasty. Like, what are we doing here, bro? You're being extremely disingenuous. You're not being honest to your audience. I want to play the nasty song. Guys, I'm about to play... Yo, I don't know why the volume doesn't match. Maybe you know what it is? It's because my voice is low. I'm talking so damn low that it makes it unleveled. I'm going to fix it in the editor. I got to play a nasty song, though.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Yo, I'm so happy that something told me, let's go look up the real clip. I don't think he's giving full context. Let's go take a look at the full clip and let's see what he has to say. You know what I mean? Let's watch what Tim Poo is actually saying. And I'm glad we did, because he was saying a lot of disgusting things, bro. A lot of nasty, nasty things. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment sections. There's going to be a whole lot of people saying, see, we told you. Damn. I just be watching people. I never said I was like super fans of them. In fact, maybe I should watch a lot more of Candace Owens, because I like Candace Owens. I think her stuff is dope. So maybe we should react to her some more. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. All that good stuff.